What's the best way to get paid? Investors offer small business owners different methods of financing. This can reduce the stress of their personal assets. Investing in small businesses also gives them a chance for growth. Growth can create local goodwill, jobs, and hopefully longevity. These are several methods of financing available besides business loans. Small business owners might not know all their options. That's where I come in. Are you considering investing in a small business by funding one from scratch or buying into a small existing company? The two types of positions that you can take are equity by exchanging money for ownership and profits, and debit lending money. All investment types will lead back to these two foundations. First, let's talk equity. When you're making an equity investment, you're buying a piece of the pie. You're providing capital in exchange for a percentage of the profit and loss. In some cases, the investor gets a percentage of the business that is proportional to the capital that they give. For example, if you provide 10% of the capital to be raised for that business, then you might expect 10% of the profit and losses. In other cases, this percentage can differ. The partners in this case may be fine with this arrangement, depending on the expertise provided by the business owner. As an investor, you can decide on which appeals to you and your portfolio. Keep in mind, equity investment in small businesses can result in the biggest gains, but also proposes the largest risk. Now let's consider debit investment. This is the money you loan in exchange for that interest income, not to mention the eventual repayment of your contribution. Debit capital is most often given in this forms: direct loans with regular amortization, or by purchasing bonds issued by the business. Debit gives investors an exciting opportunity, a privileged place in the capitalization structure. This means if the company goes under, the debit has priority over the stockholders or equity investors. The highest level of debit, a first mortgage secured bond. It has a lien on a specific piece of valuable property or an asset. This type of bond requires property such as real estate as collateral. For example, say you give money to a brewery and are given a lien on the real estate and the building. In the event that the company implodes, you can foreclose upon it. Time, effort, and money will be spent in the process, but you should have no problem recovering your initial investment. This return will come from whatever proceeds you can get. Regarding the sale of the underlying property, you confiscate. The lowest level of debit is a debit secured by the company's good name and credit, but not specific assets. This is usually a bond issued with a loan without collateral, with fixed payments and interest. So which is better, debit or equity? As with many other things, there is no simple answer. At the end of the day, your best move, following your instincts and choose the investment opportunity that works for you.